Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Elementalist here for Elementalist Gaming, the positive place on the internet where you can make the most out of your video games. Today I'll be talking about a subject that has plagued me recently. I was thinking about it a lot, and I finally think that I should make a video about it because it's been happening so many times in my matches that I just have to remind myself. This is more of a reminder to me, and I'm just putting it out there because you don't know what works and what not. I don't know what works and what not. So uh, it's a reminder to me that whenever you're faced with a challenging match, um, be sure to continue to push on and be positive because once in a while you'll probably end up changing the minds of many players. Like, for example, today I had a very horrible match. Two out of my three teams were pretty negative for on my side, and other teams, one out of the three enemy teams were pretty negative too. And at the end of it, I was so tired and I was ready to give up. However, I didn't. I pressed on until the third game as much as I could, my health could allow, because my attention span was like narrowing down. I was losing focus, and I wasn't able to do much after the third match. But once I did the closing statements, what happened was amazing because I went back to League of Legends, and the people that were talking smack to each other started becoming friends. I was thinking to myself, wow, did what I say work? Like, hey, it doesn't matter if you're doing good or bad. Don't badger the other person, because the other person will do his or her best to get to their state for you. Everybody has their own way of playing a game. So just kind of feel that person out and let him or her do what he or she wants, and then you can make magic happen. For example, the last match that I was talking about, there was the bot lane was badgering this our jungler, like, hey, how come you don't come gank, blah 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 blah. And the jungler was like, dude, can you stop pressuring me? It's not my fault that blah 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 blah. And then we held on long enough until the end of the match for our ADC to get super duper strong and our jungler to be able to peel for the ADC. You see, the problem there was the ADC didn't know what the jungler was doing. And even if he or she did, he or she was still badgering the jungler, like, why aren't you like this jungler? This jungler is making so many things happen. And he just said, look, I need items to be useful to you. So just let me farm and do my job, and then after I hit my power spike, I'll help you out. And then the end of the game chat, they were saying like, oh, you know what, you had such baller appeal. I can't believe it. That beginning though, man, it was stressing me out and blah blah blah. And he was like, I know, but I need to get my items before I'm useful. So I just kind of try to push past that and do my job when I can do my job. And it was just so beautiful to see that happen, because you don't see that happen very much at all. So that's what I really wanted to talk to today, to you guys and gals today, because I actually had evidence of it happening. Like, it's not the first time that it's happened, but I've realized it more recently because I've been paying more attention to it. I'm all about positive gaming and stuff, and most of the time I just leave, and I mean I just leave the chat when I finish my match, because I'm so busy like trying to get in as many matches as I can so I could spam my Elementalist gaming at the end of each match. But this time that I stayed in was pretty good. I felt so good that I was compelled to honor them. But I mean, like, I logged on elsewhere from my client, and it crashed. I mean, it said I was logged in elsewhere. So, but anyway, that being said, right? Like, if that happens, just go with the flow. Try to just do your best. And if you're doing really, really bad, just build a few tanky items, because at that point you're better off as a meat shield than you are doing damage or whatever role you're supposed to do. Always remember to group, teamwork, and keep your successes in your mind. so you can play out how you want to play when you do catch up. That's all I have for today, folks. I wanted to upload this not only to Twitch but to YouTube, so we can all have a pleasant beginning and end to whatever we do and accomplish. Remember, if the going gets tough, keep on doing your thing, and eventually beautiful things happen. This is a message brought to you by Elementalist Gaming, the positive place on the internet. It made me feel really awesome that this happened today. So, until next time, keep on being positive and awesome, and remember to have a little fun. I will see you in the next Corner Talk.